When Anna Petrovna arrived in Provence, the scent of lavender and warm earth wrapped around her like a familiar embrace. The sun shone softly, promising new beginnings, but deep inside her, a quiet ache lingered. Her life in St. Petersburg had shattered, a broken engagement, a stalled career, and a loneliness that gnawed at her soul. The Villa Mirabelle awaited her, an ancient mansion perched on a hillside, heavy with dust and secrets. She was to restore its forgotten collection of paintings. On her first night, Anna wandered the grand corridors. The walls echoed with footsteps long gone. A piano sat silent in the drawing room, covered with dust. Moonlight filtered through stained glass windows, casting colors onto the floor. The villa was beautiful yet eerie, like stepping into a half-remembered dream. Days passed in quiet routine, careful cleaning, gentle strokes of restoration brushes, long hours with magnifying glasses and solvents. But one rainy afternoon, while searching the attic for spare canvases, Anna's fingers brushed against a small wooden chest hidden beneath old sheets. The chest was heavy and worn. Inside were dozens of letters tied with a faded deep blue ribbon. The paper was fragile, the ink faded, but the handwriting was exquisite, curling, deliberate, full of feeling. None bore stamps or addresses, only 2 sets of initials on the back of each, T and A. Curiosity overtook her. Sitting by the attic window, she began to read. The first letter spoke of a love forbidden by time and circumstance.
My dearest A. Tonight the moon is veiled behind clouds, and my heart feels as heavy as the sky. I await your coming by the cypress tree, though every step I take is shadowed by fear and longing. If I do not return, know that my love was true beyond all worlds.
Anaïs Briscourt. The emotion was desperate, aching. She read another letter.
You said our love was doomed the moment it began, a whisper lost in the roar of war and duty. But I cannot bear the silence. I write these words to you as if they could cross the distance between us and bring you home.
Each letter deepened the mystery. The lovers were trapped between worlds, their letters a lifeline, a secret they hid from the eyes of history. Anna's fingers traced a description of a ring, a detail that shocked her.
Your emerald burns like a forest aflamme. I clasp it close, as if holding your very soul.
The emerald ring was her only connection to the past, an heirloom from her grandmother, a piece she always wore but never understood. One evening, as she sat in the villa's garden, a man appeared. He introduced himself as Thierry Delon, a historian from Paris researching émigré families who fled Russia during the Revolution. His quiet intensity and thoughtful eyes intrigued her immediately. Thierry explained he had permission to access the Duvalier family archives, but was surprised to find someone already restoring the villa. Their conversations began with cautious politeness, but quickly deepened into shared stories and discoveries. Thierry read the letters, and after the second, his face changed.
My grandmother, he whispered, Anastasie. She was Russian. She once said something about the house remembering what we forget.
Anna showed him the emerald ring. Together, they pieced the fragments of a forgotten story. Anastasie had lived here under a different name. She wore a ring identical to Anna's. Her lover Thomas, the mysterious T from the letters, was a French officer who vanished in the shadow of war. One afternoon, behind a loose panel in the library, they found a black and white photograph. It showed a woman with striking features, dark hair, pale skin, wearing the emerald ring, standing beside a man in uniform. The date scribbled on the back, 1937. The room felt colder. The past wasn't just a story, it was a puzzle scattered through time. One letter remained, sealed in deep red wax. It bore only this inscription.
To the one who finds this, continue what we could not.
Anna's hand trembled as she broke the seal. The letter was a final confession.
Our love was born in a storm, where the world demanded sacrifice and silence. We wrote these letters to preserve what was stolen from us. If you are reading this, know that love chooses its own time, not the one given by fate or fear. Live it, even if it means defying the past.
The villa seemed to hold its breath. Outside, the cypress trees whispered secrets in the evening breeze. That night, Anna and Thierry walked beneath those ancient cypresses. Neither spoke. Words were unnecessary. The past had woven their lives together, but their future was theirs to write. In that quiet moment, with stars above and earth below, they understood, love, like the letters, was timeless.